All right, so what's up, Lyrically Fit family and friends? We're here with a special guest, Slaine.
What's up?
You just fucking murdered the fire, which we're really grateful that the fire had you out. So you got some big things going on in your life right now. You know, you just dropped an album. You got Clean, Australia. Like, how does it feel to be, where you are now from where you were 6.5 months ago?
I think the biggest difference is just like, I've been drunk and high since I was fucking 14 years old. So
Me too.
I did all this shit in my life. Like I walked through a lot of shit, like accomplished a lot of shit, did shit that was like, scary. You know what I'm saying? To walk out on stage in front of 60,000 people, like, and do shit like that. And then, to do shit sober, it's like doing it for the first time. It's like, whoa, this is my life. This is what I do, you know, because I was so cloudy for so long. It's like,
not present.
Yeah. So now it's a new experience, like being on stage. It's a new experience. Fucking walking through my day. You know what I mean? Just interacting with people. First few months it was like a little weird. But I'm feeling like pretty comfortable now. So.
Do you feel like you've gotten into a routine? What are some of the things that are part of your routine that you think are helping you, if you don't mind sharing?
For me, like, it's spiritual routine is kind of really important because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, I need to have like contact with a power greater than myself, like all the time, no matter where I am, because I'm not around the same people all the time. You know what I mean? So, I've been working out and just trying to take the negative things I was doing and replace them with positive things.
Yeah. So. Well, you even mentioned during your set, like, you had a really scary experience performing here at the Fire last year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was in Boston and a friend of mine had passed away, and I went to his wake and funeral, and to his wake, and I went on a bender and I had a show here. And I was like, fuck, I can't do the show. Like, so I had to get some shit in Boston to keep me awake. And it did the job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a good show and everything.
Sounds like it did a little too good of a job.
When I get off stage, though, I was just I was just exhausted. Like, my respiratory system was shutting down, and I was like in the hotel here, I couldn't breathe. And, it's just kind of goes along with like trying to push yourself too much, and like when you take substances to keep you awake or to put you asleep and you make a routine of that, that's something that's dangerous. A lot of people have died like that. So, I had a lot of fun for a lot of years doing what I was doing. I'm not here to preach to anybody what they got to do, but it wasn't working for me anymore. I had to stop because it was going to kill me, and I have a little boy that I'm trying to be around for. And, the music shit or whatever, I had always kind of made an excuse to myself, like, I won't be able to create, I won't be able to do shows, I won't be able to, which was really just lying to myself. But I had to be willing to, like, fucking say, you know what, if it all falls apart and I can never write a song again or I can never fucking perform, I had to be willing to accept that in order for me to get sober. Because otherwise, like, when I went in the studio and felt uncomfortable, then the first time I felt like that, I would like that my passion and my job was at stake. If I didn't drink, then I would be fucked. So I had to be willing to just let it go and like go back to construction or whatever if I had to. You know what I'm saying? So, but it turns out like I'm able to do all that shit. It was just a lie I was telling myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had to be willing to let it go if I had to. Like, I definitely have a different lifestyle right now, but my lifestyle right now is a direct result of how my lifestyle was then. So it still works, I think, And obviously, like, I'm looking forward to recording new material that kind of reflects where I'm at right now. But right now, that's just not
going on.
I gotta kind of rock with this, and it's weird because like you don't know like how much of a disconnect you're gonna have with your fans, or like because when I was fucked up, I didn't want to. I was like, oh great, they got sober, they're gonna suck now.
Right? Nah, man.
So I think that there's a perception, but there's a perception like people think like an artist gets sober, and they're gonna like make horrible music. So
we're self-dubbed people too, you know. It just like comes with the territory. But I mean, it seems like clearly, you know, your fan base is out and really feeling what you're doing. You know, you get that support. Like,
yeah, it's cool. I mean, I've been lucky enough to stick around for 10 years now, so it's, you know, like I go certain places and I see people that were kids when I started doing shit, and now they're like 30. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So
that's cool. Are there any artists that you're fucking with right now?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like
what do you listen to when you're in your car?
I mean, today on the way down, I was listening to Apathy's Connecticut Casual. Apathy's so good. Like, I actually posted about it today on social media. He's just a master of wordsmith.
Yeah.
He's a great dude, but you know, he's a talented artist. Yeah. Like, he's super slept on to me. Like, he should be a lot bigger than he is. So there's a lot of artists like that now.
Yeah.
Because hip hop has changed into kind of a parody of itself, where you have like, you know, people like fucking Stitches or.
It's funny you should mention that.
You know, shit like that. You know, where it's like, it's kind of a parody of hip hop, so it's almost like people have gotten so tired of like hearing people rap really well that they just want like entertainment, like to be kind of. To me, it's entertaining to hear people that are great wordsmiths with great stories and stuff like that. But a lot of people kind of like the CB4 kind of rap groups now, and it's like, really? You know?
Why do you think that is? I mean, do you have any insight into that? Because we're trying to figure it out.
Like, if I could figure it out, you know, I'd be further along in some, you know, but you know, I just keep doing what I like to do, and I listen to music that isn't necessarily mainstream. Not that I don't like something if it is mainstream, it's just it tends to be like I listen to stuff that's like, you know, more underground and independent stuff. Because to me, that's like where all the really good ideas are, and that's where a lot of the creative stuff is with the aesthetic that I like.
And then do you think about like what it's like because you have a kid? Like, does that make you more or less conscious about what's going on within like hip hop as a community? There's like it's like
I haven't really thought about hip hop in like relation to my son and stuff. I mean, I've thought about like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to explain all my shit to my son. One of these times, but one of these years. But yeah, I mean, he just turned 6, so it's like he's not in tune with all that stuff yet. But you know, I try actually not to think about shit like that when I'm creating, because I feel like it's like something that blocks you from writing the truth and stuff. Like if I think of outside influences and what people are gonna think, I try not to care what anyone's gonna think about anything that I'm doing, because I feel like it fucks up my creative process.
I guess what's that like for you? Like, do you just like sit and lock yourself in a room? Do you have
I write in the studio. I used to write all the time, but now I just write in the studio, because I get so used to writing in the studio. I need that like I need like the time, I need the pressure to write. So I just try to live my life and then write in the studio about it. You know what I mean? Instead of writing all the time, it's just, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm not the same way. I think a lot of people are like that pressure.
Yeah, I need like deadlines and fucking, you know, which I then move, you know.
Right. I could use an adult at all times. I think I require adult supervision.
Yeah, just like an overgrown kid.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's like one of the weirdest parts about, especially like with the getting like clean sober thing, is like we have so much life experience, but like in certain developmental aspects, I'm like going on 15, I'm 30.
That's the way I am too.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Because you don't develop that maturity when you're fucked up. Like anytime something fucked up happens, you're like, fuck it,
right?
Fucking drink.
15 going on 150, man.
It's cool though. I'm good with that. I'm good with where I'm at right now.
Yeah, we're good with where you at too. I'm really happy that you're making moves. Very true. Just for like personal curiosity, how much material did you have for your newest album, like before you got clean?
I mean, the whole album I was fucked up. I don't remember recording a lot of the stuff. There's only one song that I recorded sober on it. It's The Years. I kind of like tied together the album after I got sober. I did like the second verse on Our Moment. I did the third verse on Pissed It All Away. I did the third verse on Defiance. And I did, you know, like I had to organize the sequence of the album and make it all make sense together. So I'd like put the project together after I was sober, but I recorded most of it when I was fucked up.
I'm Tired, by the way, is the king of everything else, by the way. I should say that much, because we keep referencing the album. If you don't have it, grab it. You know, what's some advice that you have, you know, for people who find that they may be leaning a little too much on, you know, shit outside themselves? Because you seem to have been able to, you know, integrate, you know, this new lifestyle pretty seamlessly.
Well, it's not seamlessly. It's like there's a lot of, you know, like there's a lot of stuff that I do too that I don't really talk about on camera, like my program and stuff, just because it's not really kosher to talk about that shit. But you know,
glad you said that.
It's definitely not. It's not seamless. You know what I'm saying? And it took me 18 years, like, of, you know, a lot of dead friends and a lot of close calls and a lot of trouble and a lot of fucking mismanagement of my life to get to the point where, you know, I was desperate enough to surrender this time. So.
Cool. And then, you know, I guess we have to touch on, is there anything that you're working on now as far as projects and music that's going to be coming
of course.
out?
We got the new La Coca Nostra album we're working on, and I don't know what the date is on that, but, you know, we're pretty far along on it. I'm going to be touring with La Coca in Europe. We're doing a show actually at the Best Buy Theater in New York on October 30th with Cypress Hill and Mortal Technique, Philly's own Vinny Paz, and La Coca Nostra, so that's going to be a crazy show. And right after that, we're going to Europe, and I'm going to be doing some more solo touring in December. I got a new movie coming out December 5th that I have a lead in that I did with Javi Keitel and Ben Bounds. So, you know,
you got a full schedule.
Just trying to stay busy and keep doing work that I love to do, you know?
Yeah, you're crushing it, man. It's really, it's very cool to see. Definitely setting an example. It's pretty dope. Is there anybody you want to shout out before we go?
Shout out to Fire in Philadelphia. This is the third time I played here. And, you know, it's a small room, but I love this venue. I love the audience in Philadelphia. It's such a blue collar crowd. They really listen to lyrics and give a fuck about you know, I hate saying real hip hop. It's like so played out, but they really, you know, live the culture and appreciate hip hop music. So it's always good to play here.
That's what's up. Well, right on. You know, we definitely appreciate you and appreciate your time, man. Looking forward to seeing what you've got coming up.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, man.